Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to journey through my Promised Land card. This is the card I've created to represent the Solar Plexus Energy Center. It's part of my Temple Journeys collection available on Etsy, and I'll put a link to my Etsy shop in the description below. Okay, so I've had trouble getting this video out to you guys. I have my own solar plexus stuff going on, and I keep getting tangled up in it. So today I'm determined to record a couple of videos and get something out to you guys, even if it's some sort of a messy mosh-up. So here we go. So the bright shining sun in the middle of the card lets us know that this center governs power. It's about our physical power, our movement, metabolism, our muscles. It's about the third day of creation when God gave us land and plants, so the food for our strength and maturation. It is also about our personal power, what we have to release to the world, finding, discovering, developing, walking in our usness, what is unique about us, our unique gifts and talents, our offerings to the world. So when we look on the right of the card is a tall tree, a redwood or a cedar, with that idea of standing and who we are. Trees are a symbol of leadership, of strength. They're leaves reaching up to heaven, roots reaching down into the earth. We are a place of manifesting our divine purpose on the earth. Of course, trees don't grow by themselves. They tend to grow in groves. So if you look to the left of the card, you will see 3 willow branches coming in. Willows are a symbol of community in the Bible. Willows tend to grow around water, that idea that we were all in this life experience together. As we're developing our personal power, that ego piece, it has to be in balance with community. And so as we are learning to honor ourselves, which is the key lesson here, we also want to be honoring others. We don't want to give away our power. We don't want to steal power. It's this balance. Willow trees have the quality of bending. And I think that bending is part of what helps us maintain that balance, helps us navigate our power in community. Bending as a sign of grace. Grace for ourselves, grace for others, allows us to hold together. It is like a form of gravity that holds us together as a community and world. And then moving up from the willows, you'll see some grapes. Grapes are a symbol of sweetness and abundance, how sweet it is to walk in our true self and who we really are. Grapes are cultivated as in vineyards, and this center is associated with the ages of 14 to 21. Think high school, university, when we're developing our skills and talents and abilities, finding our place in the world. And then, of course, wine is a symbol of covenant, of community, communion, and covenant. Then moving up, there's a branch of figs across the top. Figs, again, a rich source of energy, of sweetness, of life. And figs are a symbol of Israel in the Bible. God was constantly telling Israel that they are blessed so that they could be the blessing to the nations. And that's us. What we are blessed with is to be a blessing to the world. This center is also associated with the table of showbread from the tabernacle. And the table held 12 loaves of bread, each representing one of the tribes of Israel, together in community in the presence of God. Each tribe had its own talents, abilities, place, purpose within the nation. And that's true of us. Each of us has something unique to offer. We have our usness to release, to shine into the world. And then moving down to the bottom of the card, you'll see soil with some seeds germinating through the soil. And this solar plexus center is about manifestation, taking those dreams and passions and desires and manifesting those into something in the world, making those things real. And then above the soil is water. Water, again, a symbol of shared life, but water also a symbol of emotions. And while we had the experience and flow of emotions at sacral center, here we have the processing, digesting, assimilation of them. Our emotions play such an important part of our gut learning. And this is the center of our gut, of trusting our gut, following our gut instincts. And our emotions play a big part of that. And our emotions help move us forward in maturity and growth in our place in the world. And then above all of that, back to the big center sun. In the center of the sun is a triskelion, that three-spiraled symbol, which can be a symbol of power or of community or of Trinity. I put it in the sun to remind us that all power comes from God, that our original definition, our original example of community is Trinity. We all are held together in that power and grace of Trinity. And then also here is the power of Holy Spirit. This center is associated with power, with overcoming. So we see the Feast of First Fruits with its harvest, right? Its bountiful harvest. And we see the transfiguration, supernatural power to live the life that we're meant to live. And we see resurrection power here. Same thing, the ability to overcome and to stand tall. Okay, that's about everything I have for Solar Plexus Center. This beautiful place of fruitfulness, your personal promised land you can visit holding your hands here. I think I'll close with a quote from Marianne Williamson, a very famous quote that I think encapsulates this center really well. So she said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others." So I love that. To engage this center, you can put your hands there below your ribs, above your belly button. See that sun, that internal power, that power of who you are in this world. See that growing and growing and shining. You can lay your hands there and visit that personal promised land. Ask to see it. What does it look like? See that flourishing, thriving, verdant place. There's an exercise you can do. You can stand like a superhero with your hands on your hips, legs apart, and you'll feel it. You'll feel strength coming into your solar plexus as you do that. Okay, that's everything I have for you today. We'll come back next time and we'll have a look at our beautiful heart center. Thanks. Bye.